The secret of oneself and one's relationship with an eternal cosmic energy are questions that have haunted mankind from time immemorial. In India, the quintessence of wisdom gleaned from this search for the absolute truth is believed to have been encrypted in the sacred texts. This quest for supreme and unparalleled wisdom culminates in the spiritual and mystical treatises called the Darsanas, which lead us to the knowledge of the absolute truth. The mystical bond between man and nature was believed to have its roots in the sublime union of the individual soul with the cosmic principle. This union was epitomized by the word yoga, whose root, yuj, meaning to join together, engendered the word yogam. Therefore, yoga is the blissful contemplation of the unity of the Atman or the individual soul with the Brahman or the cosmic. The teaching and practice of yoga was well established in ancient India and formed the spiritual pillars of its ancient civilization. The foundational principles of the yoga philosophy, scattered across the Upanishads, Darsanas and the Bhagavad Gita, were codified into 196 Yoga Sutras or aphorisms by sage Patanjali. Yoga is considered to be Ashtanga or eight-limbed. These 8 sections are Yama or the codes of moral conduct of the yogi, Niyama or the rules of self-purification, Asana or the postures that prepare the body for the supreme quest, Pranayama or breathing techniques that controls eternal energy, Pratyahara or the principles for transport from a physical world to a spiritual one, Dharana that warrants supreme concentration, Dhyana or meditation, and Samadhi or the attainment of a peace that surpasses language. Gautama Buddha is perhaps the first important historical figure of the yoga tradition. Many scholars believe that his principle of nirvana or supreme enlightenment has its foundation in the darsanas like Sankhya. In the humdrum and high-strung lives that we lead today, both the body and the soul need to unwind. Exercise is often seen as a panacea for mental and physical stress. Paradoxically, exercise puts you under a different set of tensions. The right exercise would thus have to be a holistic relaxation of the mind and the body. This can be attained through yoga, where the right combination of asanas and pranayama helps the human body transcend its limitations and maintain energy and youth. Yoga is today a time-tested formula for the scientific rejuvenation of body and soul. The yoga training ideally begins with the Shavasana or the posture that helps attain complete relaxation. With the progression of age, the human body loses its flexibility. The asanas help it recoup its lost vigor and prowess. All physical exercises help you gain control over your body, but not over your mind. But yoga asanas make your body healthy and help you gain control over your mind, intellect, and self. Some postures even enhance the power of your mental concentration. As far as a yogi is concerned, a healthy body is a befitting vehicle for his journey into the realm of higher consciousness. Yoga training has some rules which ought to be followed as far as possible. The yoga asanas should be practiced on a mat spread on the floor, ideally early morning or evening on an empty stomach. The ambience should be clean and peaceful to enable ultimate relaxation. The body should be clean and clad in loose clothes. The asanas should be practiced under the tutelage of a trained guru. The yoga asanas gently energize your internal organs and activate them onto a revitalized state of functioning. In Ashtanga Yoga, pranayama is as important as the other stages. It is the optimum control of the breath that encompasses all life. The yoga science has established beyond doubt the strong connection between prana and mind. Through regulations of breathing, your mind can be controlled. Many who practice yoga turn Surya Namaskar into a daily ritual. Neither is it a yoga asana. It is a series of asanas scientifically and aesthetically put together, ideally performed in the morning when the sun, which is the source of all energy in this universe, rises. It is a salutation to the primal cosmic energy. Surya Namaskar helps the body improve its blood circulation, breathing and digestive systems. It also helps in optimizing the functioning of various glands, strengthening and toning the muscles of the body, and giving the joints, cartilages and ligaments their much needed lubrication. One is not supposed to take a bath immediately after yoga and should allow the body at least 10 minutes of rest to regain its normal state of being. Ayurveda is India's unique and pristine contribution to world health care. It is ancient wisdom based on the principles of Sankhya Darshana that has a lineage of over 5,000 years. Ayurveda is entirely founded on natural principles and draws all its medicines from nature. Human beings are an integral part of nature, and therefore all ailments have immediate remedies in the natural world of flowers and leaves and roots. It is in this storehouse of nature, with its variant extracts and elements, that Ayurveda finds its panacea for human disease. Each ailment need not necessarily have a medicine according to Ayurvedic principles. The cure depends on the unique body constitution of individuals, which itself vary from person to person. Predominance of one or more doshas in an individual determines his or her body constitution. Illnesses, however, causes imbalance in the equilibrium of the doshas, and the aim of the treatment is to restore it. The physician is not only a doctor, but also a pharmacologist and an alchemist who can extract the cure from the natural world and prepare the medicines. The droni is the wooden table on which the patient lies on while undergoing treatments. The contour of the droni is similar to the shape of a human body. There are spouts at both ends. This peculiar table is 3 meters long and roughly 80 centimeters wide. One side of the surface plank is slightly raised to serve as a headrest. Deodar, pine, mango and jackfruit are the trees most suitable for the making of droni. Ayurveda recommends that medicines be taken internally and also applied on the body. Each part of the body, from crown to toe, thus undergoes medicated treatment processes. Ayurveda seeks to address all the 7 dhatus or elements like rasa, rakta, mamsa, medha, ashti, maja and shukra, and the 3 humours of vata, pitta and kabha, and the 3 excrements of feces, urine and sweat. Together, the elements, the humours and the excrements sum up the wholesomeness of the body, and therefore, focusing on their efficient and smooth functioning is in effect caring for the very fundamental principles of the human system. Ayurvedic practices are often classified into shamanam, treatments for pacification, and shodhanam, treatments for purification. Ayurveda offers pacification treatments for the head, the ears and the entire body through methods like Talapodichil, Karnapuranam, Lepanam, and Avagaha Swedanam. Sodhanam tries to find the root cause of the problem and uproot it from the body. Panchakarma is an example of Sodhana treatments. The impurities that accumulate in the cells of the human body are often the cause of all maladies. These are first liquefied by snehanam, external and internal oleation, and facilitated to travel through subtle channels by swedanam or sudation, and finally brought to the gastrointestinal tract. The impurities thus collected there are expelled by different techniques. One mode of expelling eliminated wastes would be nasyam, or the insertion of medicines through the nasal cavity. There are purgative, nourishing and palliative nasyas. Panchakarma attained its perfection and widespread popularity in Kerala, probably due to the availability of medicines and herbs here. Moreover, it was not contained by geographic or religious barriers, and thus became an integral part of the very life of the Keralites. The numerous temples consecrated to Lord Dhanvantari, the god of Ayurveda, and rituals like the daily intake of medicinal food at certain temples stand testimony to the prevalence and widespread practice of Ayurveda in this land. Gajachigilsa, or the treatment of diseases of elephants, is also another branch of the science that has undergone great development in Kerala. All the performing temple and martial arts of Kerala, like Kathakali, Kudiyattam and Kalaripayattu, are dependent on Ayurveda and combined its medical and dietary practices along with their intense and arduous training. Navarakiri, Dhara and Piyachal are all unique and efficient modes of treatment and considered Kerala's contributions to the ancient and eclectic principles of Ayurveda. Sodhana or purification treatments mainly rely on medicated oils. When they are to be taken internally, the treatment mode is called internal oleation. One such treatment is snehapanam, where the patient drinks medicated oil or ghee. When oils and unguents are applied externally, the process is called abhyangam. The patient is treated in 6 postures, sitting and lying down and from both sides of the body, thus making sure that no part of the exterior body is left untouched by the medicated oil. Two other procedures of external oil treatments are dhara and piyachal. In dhara, warm medicated oil is constantly poured over the body in an unending flow from specially made vessels. Piyachal requires the expertise of special masseurs who use cloth dipped in warm medicated oil to squirt it over the entire body in rhythmic flow. Other than oil, milk and buttermilk, liquids obtained from boiling special cereals and citrus fruits are also used for dhara. Kiri is another kind of purificatory treatment that uses poultices made from medicinal leaves, herbs and grains for the fermentation. Kerala has devised an ethnic mode of treatment based solely on these purificatory modes of treatment that offer a rejuvenation of the body and soul. Vasti is a treatment for the expulsion of toxins from the colon. Both decoctions and medicated oils are used for this. In other types of external vastis, oil is allowed to stand over the affected parts of the body for alleviating pain and swelling. Shirovasti, Urovasti, and Kadivasti are examples. All massages in Ayurveda are performed with downward strokes of the hands. However, there is a singular exception where the hand strokes move upward, and this mode of massage is called Udvartanam, and it is supposed to melt bodily fat and tone muscles. Purification of the body through bathing is a fundamental ritual in Ayurveda. It recommends morning and evening as ideal times for bathing for a healthy person. Midday bath is not good. Water boiled with leaves or barks of certain herbs and trees are specially recommended for the sick and the convalescent. Bathing immediately after meals is not good. Ayurveda even advocates what to eat and when. Persons undergoing treatment, however, have to follow a strict dietary regimen. This is called Pathya. Ayurveda is not just about medicines or treatment. It seeks to provide a holistic view of life in harmony with one's body and spirit.